Good afternoon, everybody, and I'm here with one of my long-distance patients. She's from, what, 2 states over or 3 states over? How far is Arkansas? 3 states over, Arkansas, and we're in Georgia, by the way. So I have my list of what I always ask my patients, and she was one of our first patients who actually did this program. So if you can remember a few years back, before you started with us, what was your life like?
Oh, it was terrible. I should say my health was terrible, which impacted my life negatively. Tired all the time, on prescription medication that I did not want to be on, several health issues, could not stay well. And one of the things you figured out is I was real close to having a very serious autoimmune disease.
Yeah, and it's sad because so many of you are like this, and no one is pointing that out. So, did the right thing. What made you make the decision to come our way, to come down the street that we're on?
Okay, so a friend had come to see you, and she said she knew what I was dealing with and everything that was going on in my life with my health, and she said, I really think you need to go see the people at Ackworth Wellness. You need to go see Dr. Jim and just let him see what's going on with you. And she told me about some tests that you had done on her. So I said, okay. I said, I'm going to do this.
And you did.
I did.
All right. How has it been since because you did the program a long time ago, so there's a hiccup every once in a while.
Sure.
And then you give us a call, or you text us, or whatever, and then we get back with you as quickly as possible. And then if there's anything that's needed, we send it to you, right?
Oh, you get back with me so quickly.
Yeah. And there's never been a problem with that, right?
No.
Okay. So that answers that question. And I personally know your entire family is patients.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
And your son and daughter-in-law come from Chattanooga.
Yes, they do.
So we got the whole long-distance family. Anybody who's watching this, if they had a question and they couldn't understand whether they should or shouldn't, is there anything that you would say to try to make them make that decision in their brain they should? Is there anything?
One of the things that I have found that you both have led me through on this journey is, we are fearfully and wonderfully made by our Creator.
Definitely.
And you have shown me how the body has an ability to heal. If you put the correct things in the body and do not put toxins in the body. And so that is it changed my whole immediate family. My husband saw what happened to me. My kids, who were teenagers at the time, saw what happened to me, and they were like, wow, mom is back and she's not sickly anymore. And now we're to the point, even my husband, he's just got great genes. But he will eat something that is not good and he'll be like, oh, I didn't feel good. I don't feel good. I shouldn't have eaten that. So I think what you have shown my family is, let's follow a clearer and cleaner plan for our bodies. We talk about taking care of our bodies in many ways, and one of the things we didn't want to do is put a lot of prescription drugs into our bodies because I tried that route, and all it did was make me more sick.
Yeah, it's like a domino effect. It affects one other thing, and it affects another thing, and it just keeps on going on and on.
And so with the Ackworth Wellness Center, what you've done is, you are a research maniac.
Yes. You and my patients know this.
And so you don't just say, here, try this. My drug rep came in and said, you need to sell this. Yeah. So you said, I've done the research on this. I think this is going to help you. And so everything you guys have ever told me to do has worked. Yeah. I've never said, well, that didn't work. So if you're willing to make a lifestyle change, and listen, if I'm willing to listen to you, and when I do, and I have always been, it's always worked for me.
Yeah.
It's always been successful.
Good. So as she just said, it's the knowledge is there. The willingness is what comes on your part, and the listening, being a student, is your part. Okay, the teacher is only as good as the student's willing to be. So, not that I know everything. Trust me, I do not. I'm constantly learning, but I have a great amount of resource behind me from the people that I do know, and we are applying that every day. And there are sometimes things that we thought were great a month ago, we now find is not. So it's constant evolution because there's a lot of information out there. As I mentioned a while back about these people who go onto Google and become Google doctors. You know, you get all this information, but there's 19 million bits of information. How can you make a decision based on that? So anyway, if you have any questions, please post them below, and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. But as I always do, I give them a hug. Love you, love you, love you.
Love you.
And she's got to get going now. Bye, guys.